The Federation of the Asian Bishops' Conference has evolved in the past 50 years since its inception in 1970. To journey together as people of Asia, the FABC has devised structures and offices. These combined oil the wheels of the organization's functions. So how does the FABC operate? Well, it has an elaborate hierarchy of structures comprising of the plenary assembly, the central committee, standing committee, the central secretariat, and various offices and desks. Let's start with the plenary assembly, which is the supreme body of the FABC. The plenary assembly consists of all presidents of member conferences, bishop delegates elected by the member conferences, and all associate members. Every committee, office, and office bearer reports to the plenary assembly, which meets in ordinary sessions once in 4 years. The next in line is the Central Committee. All presidents of the member conferences are part of the Central Committee, whose role is to oversee the implementations of the resolutions and instructions of the plenary assembly. Unlike the plenary assembly, the Central Committee meets annually. The Central Committee elects the President, Vice President, and the Secretary General of the FABC, who together form the leadership team of the episcopal body. All activities within the FABC are directed by the Central Committee, including approval of appointments, initiation and closure of offices, and provisions for their terms of reference. We now move to the Standing Committee of the FABC, comprising of 5 bishops elected from different regions of Asia, together with the leadership team. The Standing Committee implements the resolutions and instructions of the Central Committee. However, this hasn't been functional in the past number of years. The fourth important link to the FABC structure is the Central Secretariat, the principal service agency and an instrument of coordination within the FABC and external offices and agencies. The Central Secretariat works under the Secretary General and the Assistant Secretary General. Let's now proceed to the bottom of the pyramid that includes all offices and desks of the FABC. Specialized service agencies operating under the guidance of the Central Committee and the assistance of the Central Secretariat. Office consists of the bishop, who is a chairman, and 2 to 4 member bishops. Each office has an executive secretary. There are exceptions. Some offices may appoint an additional secretary for a desk. The work carried out in the offices of the FABC is voluntary and may or may not conform to a physical working space. FABC offices that have a working space are not necessarily situated in any one location. At present, there are 9 offices of the FABC. They are the Office of Evangelization, the Office of Theological Concerns, the Office of Ecumenical and Interreligious Affairs, the Office of Human Development and the Climate Change Desk, the Office of Social Communications, the Office of Education and Faith Formation, the Office of Laity and Family, which is further subdivided into ASPA Beck Desk, Women's Desk, Youth Desk, Office of Clergy, Office of Consecrated Life. These structures and offices form an integral part of the FABC and ensures and strengthens the bonds among the bishops and the churches in Asia, bringing the good news for all the people of Asia.